Listen up, my friends. Chef Stefini here. Today we're diving headfirst into a culinary paradise that'll amaze you. We're talking about the Pacific Islands, a place where the food is as stunning as the scenery. Forget your Michelin star restaurants and fancy plating. This is all about fresh ingredients, bold flavors, and traditions passed down through generations. We're about to embark on a culinary journey to discover 5 dishes that'll have you booking a one-way ticket to paradise. Get ready to tantalize those taste buds because we're about to explore the best the Pacific Islands offer. From Hawaii to Fiji, Samoa to the Cook Islands, and even Vanuatu, we're uncovering hidden culinary gems. So, loosen your belts, grab a napkin, and get ready for a delightful ride because this is going to be a delicious adventure. Dish number 1. First up, we're hitting the Hawaiian Islands, home to surfing, luau's, and a dish that's as polarizing as pineapple on pizza. I'm talking about poi, a unique Hawaiian dish. This isn't your typical dessert. We're talking about taro root, cooked, pounded, and mashed into a beautiful purple paste. Now I know what you're thinking, Chef Stefini, this looks a bit unusual. And you know what? You might not be far off. But hold on, because this ancient staple of Hawaiian cuisine is more than meets the eye. It's got history, it's got culture, and believe it or not, it's got a flavor that'll surprise you. Let's address the elephant in the room, the texture. It's thick, it's sticky, and it's definitely not for everyone. Some say it's like wallpaper paste. Others, well, they won't go near it. But here's the thing about poi. It's not meant to be eaten by the spoonful. It's a side dish, a condiment, a flavor enhancer that adds a subtle tang to any meal. Think of it like mashed potatoes, but with 1,000 years of history and a slightly sour aftertaste. You wouldn't eat mashed potatoes on their own, would you? All right then. Let's give poi a fair chance. Poi's been fueling Hawaiians for centuries. It's packed with carbohydrates, fiber, and even a bit of vitamin C. Back in the day, this was warrior fuel, sustaining them through battles and long journeys. Now you can find it everywhere in Hawaii, from supermarkets to luau's and even some fancy restaurants. They even have different consistencies, from thick and pasty to thinner, almost soup-like. So the next time you're in Hawaii, do yourself a favor and give poi a try. You might just surprise yourself and discover a new favorite. And if you don't like it, well, at least you can say you've tried it. Just don't tell anyone I sent you. Dish number 2. All right, my friends, pack your bags because we're off to Fiji, the land of pristine beaches, crystal clear waters, and a dish that'll make you say, "Bula." I'm talking about kokota, the Fijian ceviche that's about to delight your taste buds. Now, I know what you're thinking. Raw fish, really? But trust me on this one. This isn't your average sushi. We're talking about fresh, succulent fish, cooked to perfection in a vibrant marinade of citrus juices and creamy coconut milk. It's fresh, it's zesty, and it's the perfect way to cool down on a hot, tropical day. The beauty of kokota lies in its simplicity. We start with the freshest white fish we can get our hands on, diced into bite-sized pieces. No overcooked, rubbery fish here. Then we hit it with a double whammy of flavor. Tangy citrus juice, usually lemon or lime, and creamy, luscious coconut milk. This magical combination cooks the fish, breaking down its proteins and infusing it with incredible flavor. But we're not done yet. A sprinkle of diced tomatoes, onions, and chilies adds a welcome crunch and a touch of heat. And for that final touch of Fijian flair, we finish it off with a generous scattering of fresh coriander. Kokota is more than just a dish in Fiji, it's a way of life. You'll find it everywhere, from roadside stalls to fancy resorts. It's the perfect appetizer, a light lunch, or even a refreshing snack on a hot day. But here's a little secret. The best kokota is often found in Fijian homes, made with love and passed down through generations. So if you're lucky enough to be invited to a Fijian home, make sure you come hungry and ready to indulge in this national treasure. Dish number 3. All right, my friends, listen up. We're about to embark on a culinary journey that'll blow your mind. Forget that pineapple on pizza debate. Seriously, it's time to elevate your taste buds. We're diving deep into another Pacific island where the flavors are bolder than ever. Pacific Islands are a treasure trove of culinary delights. Get ready for palusami, a Samoan dish that'll make you question everything you thought you knew about food. It's a game changer, folks. It might look a bit unusual, I'll grant you that. But don't let appearances fool you. This isn't about looks. We're here for the taste. And trust me, the taste is out of this world. Palusami is all about the taro leaves, simmered in creamy coconut milk until they practically melt in your mouth. It's a symphony of flavors. It's the kind of dish that'll have you licking the plate clean, begging for more. It's that good. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chef Stefani, taro leaves? Really? Sounds about as exciting as a burnt pan of scallops. But hold your judgment. But trust me on this one, everyone. Taro leaves are the unsung heroes of the culinary world. The taro leaves take on this incredible smoky flavor, and the coconut milk adds a richness that'll make you want to share it with everyone. It's a flavor combination you won't forget. It's the perfect blend of earthy and creamy, and it'll knock your socks off. You won't know what hit you. Now, some of you might be thinking palusami is just a side dish. A side dish? Think again. You think I flew all the way out here to the middle of nowhere for a side dish? Absolutely not. This isn't some simple salad, this is a culinary masterpiece. It's a dish that demands attention. Palusami can be the star of the show, or it can be the perfect companion to some grilled fish or roasted meat. It's versatile and can complement any meal. It's versatile, it's delicious, and it's about time you all showed it some respect. Give it the recognition it deserves. Imagine this, a plate piled high with steaming hot palusami. The aroma alone is enough to make you drool. It's a feast for the senses. You've got the creamy taro leaves, the rich coconut milk, and then bam, a burst of flavor that takes it to the next level. A burst of flavor from some chili flakes, onions, and maybe even a squeeze of lime juice. It's a flavor explosion in your mouth. It's a flavor explosion in your mouth. And it's about time you all experienced it. Don't miss out on this culinary adventure. All right, you want to impress your friends with a taste of the Pacific? This is your chance. Then listen up, because I'm only going to say this once. Pay attention, because these tips are gold. First off, fresh taro leaves are key. Don't skimp on quality. Don't be coming at me with that frozen stuff. Fresh is the way to go. You want those leaves to practically melt when you cook them. Next up, coconut milk. It's the heart of the dish. And not that watered-down stuff you find in some supermarkets. Go for the good stuff. Get yourself a good quality, full-fat coconut milk. It makes all the difference in the world. Trust me, it makes all the difference. You'll taste the richness, and when it comes to flavor, don't be shy. Be bold. Chili flakes, onions, garlic, ginger, go wild, and finally the cooking. It's where the magic happens. Steaming or baking is the way to go. It brings out the best in the taro leaves. You want those taro leaves to soften and absorb all those incredible flavors. It's a slow process, but worth every minute. Get it right, and you'll be in culinary heaven. It's a dish that rewards patience and care. Get it wrong, and you'll be back in the kitchen scrubbing the ovens with a toothbrush. Now get to it, don't let me down. Dish number 4, my friends. Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a culinary journey to the Cook Islands. We're off to the Cook Islands now, and let me tell you, these islanders know how to handle a fish. They've been doing it for generations, and they've perfected the art. They've got this dish, ikamata, and it's all about fresh, raw fish. Not just any fish, mind you, but the freshest catch of the day. Now, I know what you're thinking. Chef Stefani, raw fish? Are you serious, Chef Stefani? But hold your horses and keep an open mind. Trust me on this one. When you taste it, you'll understand why it's a beloved dish. When it's done right, raw fish is a thing of beauty. It's an experience that tantalizes your taste buds. It's delicate, it's clean, and it's packed with flavor. Each bite is a burst of the ocean's essence. The ikamata, they don't drown the fish in a vat of mayonnaise and call it a day. No, they elevate it to an art form. No, they treat the fish with respect. Every step is done with precision and care. First, they dice it up nice and small, almost like little jewels. Each piece is a perfect bite-sized morsel. Then they toss it with coconut cream, which adds a lovely bit of richness and sweetness. It's like a tropical hug for the fish. And to cut through all that richness, they hit it with a good squeeze of lime juice. The acidity balances everything out beautifully. That's what brings the whole dish together, see? The lime juice cooks the fish without actually cooking it, if you know what I mean. The lime juice cooks the fish without actually cooking it, if you know what I mean. It denatures the proteins, gives it that opaque look, and adds a fantastic zing. It denatures the proteins, gives it that opaque look, and adds a fantastic zing. It's a bit of culinary magic. Don't even think about using that bottled stuff. Freshly squeezed or get out of my kitchen. Now the coconut cream. It's got to be the good stuff, none of what you find in some supermarkets. You want that thick, creamy goodness that almost makes you want to lick the can clean. Almost. The coconut cream adds a touch of sweetness, but it also helps to balance out the acidity of the lime juice. and it gives the ikamata this luxurious, velvety texture that just melts in your mouth. It's a bit like a tropical ceviche, but with a lot more flavor. And speaking of flavor, let's not forget the seasonings. A pinch of salt, a crack of black pepper, and maybe a touch of chili if you like a bit of heat. But the real key is to let the natural flavors of the fish and the coconut shine through. We're not trying to mask anything here, just enhance what's already there. And trust me, when you've got ingredients this fresh and flavorful, you don't need to do much else. Now, when it comes to serving ikamata, you can keep it simple or get a bit fancy. A few lettuce cups, some crispy tortilla chips, or even some slices of cucumber all make fantastic vehicles for this dish. But for me, there's nothing better than just grabbing a spoon and diving straight in. It's the perfect appetizer for a hot day or a light and refreshing lunch. And the best part is, it's super easy to make. So there you have it, folks. Ikamata, a dish so simple, yet so delicious, it'll have you coming back for more. Now quit staring at the screen and go find yourself some fresh fish. Get out there and make some ikamata magic happen in your kitchen. Dish number 5. All right, my friends, gather around because we're about to embark on a culinary adventure. We're off to Vanuatu now, a beautiful archipelago in the South Pacific. And they've got a dish here that'll impress you. Lap lap, they call it. It's not the prettiest thing you've ever seen, I'll grant you that. But don't let appearances fool you. Imagine a big, green parcel of, well, it's hard to describe, really. It's like unwrapping a mystery gift. But trust me, it's got substance. It's the kind of dish that fills you up and keeps you going. It's the kind of dish that sticks to your ribs and gives you the energy to tackle any challenge. Or at least get off the couch and grab another snack. It's comfort food at its finest. The base of lap lap is grated root vegetables. We're talking about the hearty staples of the island. We're talking taro, yam, and sometimes even cassava, whatever they can get their hands on. These root vegetables are the backbone of the dish. And they don't just use a few measly carrots, mind you. We're talking piles of the stuff, enough to feed a small army. It's a labor of love, grating all those vegetables. They grate it all up, mix it with coconut milk, because everything's better with coconut milk, right? And then wrap it up in banana leaves like a special present. Mix it with coconut milk, because everything's better with coconut milk, right? And then wrap it up in banana leaves like a special present. The wrapping is an art in itself. Then it's into the oven, or over hot coals, until it's all soft and cooked through. The cooking process is slow and steady. Now, those banana leaves aren't just for decoration. They're essential. They impart this unique, earthy flavor to the dish that you just can't replicate any other way. It's like cooking something in the heart of the jungle. And they also help to steam the lap lap from the inside out, so it cooks evenly and stays nice and moist. You don't want a dry lap lap, believe me. It's like eating sawdust. The key is to wrap it up tight, like you're swaddling a newborn baby. You don't want any of that precious steam escaping. And don't be afraid to use a bit of muscle. You want to make sure those banana leaves are wrapped good and tight. Once the lap lap's cooked, it's time to unveil the masterpiece. You want to make sure those banana leaves are wrapped good and tight. The banana leaves will have turned a deep, dark green, and you'll be able to smell that incredible aroma. It's sweet, it's savory, it's a bit smoky. It's absolutely amazing. Carefully peel back the leaves and you'll be greeted by this steaming, fragrant mound of, well, it's still not the prettiest thing you've ever seen. But trust me, it tastes a lot better than it looks. You can eat lap lap on its own, or serve it with some grilled meat or fish. But honestly, it's so hearty and flavorful, you don't really need anything else. It's a meal in itself. So there you have it, folks. Lap lap, a dish that's as unique and unforgettable as Vanuatu itself. It's a culinary experience you won't soon forget. Well, there you have it, my friends. A whirlwind tour of some of the most incredible dishes the Pacific Islands have to offer. From the silky smooth poi to the fresh and zingy ikamata and the hearty earthy lap lap, these dishes are a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of Pacific Island cuisine. So next time you're feeling adventurous, skip that plain burger and dive headfirst into the flavors of the Pacific. You might just surprise yourself. And who knows, you might even discover your new favorite dish. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more food adventures, and let me know in the comments which dish you're most excited to try. Now go on and enjoy your culinary journey. For more amazing food and drinks tips and recipes, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Tell us about your thoughts in the comments section. Check out our other videos for more culinary inspiration. We love you. Until next time, keep cooking, stay adventurous.